and his name was Aiken Drum. Now, the fun thing about Aiken Drum is that he's not like you or me, made out of flesh and bone and blood. He's made of different good things to eat. Like, you can raise your hand and I'll call on you and you can tell me a part of the body and what kind of food that part of the body is made out of. We've got somebody back there in green overalls. Pumpkin. What part of him is made out of pumpkin? Now you sing with me, his head was made of pumpkin. His head was made of pumpkin, of pumpkin, of pumpkin. His head was made of pumpkin, and his name was Aiken Drum. Any more ideas out there? Oh, lots of ideas. Right over here in the red suspenders. What was made out of watermelon? His mouth was made of watermelon, of watermelon, of watermelon. His mouth was made of watermelon, and his name was Aiken Drum. Look at all these ideas. Anybody over here on my right? Over there in the striped shirt. What? What was made out of grapes? His nose was made of grapes? He must have had a bunch of noses. His nose was made of grapes, of grapes, of grapes. His nose was made of grapes, and his name was Aiken Drum. Look at all these ideas out here, back there with the Mickey Mouse t-shirt. I need everybody to be quiet so we can hear his idea. Did you have a food in mind? What food? His feet were made of sandwich. His legs were made of sandwich. Ah. I'm getting hungry. His legs were made of sandwich, of sandwich, of sandwich. His legs were made of sandwich, and his name was Aiken Drum. I think we have time for one more, way back there in the red plaid shirt. Quiet, everybody. We've got an idea coming up. Banana. What was made out of banana? His arms were made of banana. Boy, when he got a sunburn, he must have really peeled. His arms were made of banana, of banana, of banana. His arms were made of banana, and his name was Aiken Drum. There was a man lived in the moon, lived in the moon, lived in the moon. There was a man lived in the moon, and his name was Aiken Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. Played upon a ladle, and his name was Aiken Drum. Oh, thank you. Now, another good thing to eat is carrots. Well, you know how carrots grow? They grow mostly underneath the ground, and then they've got a green top that pokes up above the ground. So when you want to pick a carrot, you come. Let's get this back a little bit out of the way. And you pull it out, right? Well, once in Russia, there was a grandpa that loved to eat carrots. So when the time came to plant his garden, he tended the carrot patch real well. And he kept his eye on one carrot particularly, because that carrot seemed to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And most of it was underneath the ground. The day came when Grandpa was ready to have a big carrot stew. He was going to have a big pot of it so there'd be enough for everybody. And he was really excited about making all that carrot soup and stew to serve up to everybody and share all around. So he went out to the garden. He said, now's the time to see how big this carrot really is. Most of it is under the ground, but I'll see. So he reached down, and he grabbed hold of the bottom of the green leaves that stuck up, and he pulled. And he tried again. What did he do? And he ew. And he, well, I can't hear you. But it wouldn't come out. So Grandpa called on Grandma. Who wants to be Grandma? Raise your hand. Okay. You be Grandma. Come on up. Put your book down. I'm going to need some helpers on this, so we'll have a bunch of turns. Come on up. So Grandpa called on Grandma to come up behind him and hold him around the waist. Can you hold me around the waist here? Yep, just hold me with your hands right there. So Grandma held on to who? Get right behind me, right here. Right over here. That's right. What's your name? Jennifer. Jennifer is Grandma right now. Good to meet you, Jennifer. So together, Grandma held on to Grandpa. Grandpa held on to the what? Good. And they what? They and they but it So Grandma called for Mother. Oh, it's Mother. We'll get to that. Okay? Let's see. Over here in the pink sleeves. Come on up. Here we go. So Mother came over and she got in line. We're going to face this way, okay? So you come around and hold on to Jennifer. So Mother held on to who? Grandma held on to? And Grandpa held on to the? And together they? And they? And they? But it? We're trying to do that part together. So Mother called on little girl. Now, let's have, who haven't I picked from yet? Over here. You don't want to be? What'd you have your hand up for? Okay, right, I picked somebody from there already. Right over here. Come on over. So remember who we have here. We're getting quite a team. This is the Olympic carrot pulling team. So little girl held on to, Mother held on to, Grandma held on to, Grandpa held on to the, and they, but it, how'd you guess? Well, anyway, little girl called for the dog. We need a dog. We need right here. So the dog held on to, and the little girl held on to, and Mother held on to, and Grandma held on to, and Grandpa held on to the, and what'd the carrot hold on to? I was afraid of that. All right, this time we're going to get it, right? Right? We're going to get it, right? Here we go. Look at all these people here. We'll get it this time. And they, and they, and they, but it, this is getting a little tiresome, you know. Okay, so the dog called on the cat. And the cat is right back there in the blue turtleneck. It's going to take him a while to get around. Maybe you need some help. Just want to make sure I don't just pick front row people. Here comes the cat. What does a cat sound like? So the cat held on to the, And the dog held on to the, and little girl held on to, and mother held on to, and grandma held on to. Think we'll get it this time? We'll try. Here we go. Look at all of them. And they reach down and they but it so the cat called on, what do you think the cat called for? The mouse. We need a mouse. Do you have a mouse? Right over here in the blue coveralls. Listen, you won't hear the rest of the story. So the mouse held on to the cat held on to the dog held on to, little girl held on to, mother held on to, grandma held on to, grandpa held on to the, we'll see this time. He reached down and they but it, so the cat called for the beetle, the little beetle, right back here, right here, come on up. Now, the rest of you, remember the story because you can do this with your friends. So the beetle held on to the mouse held on to, cat held on to, dog held on to, little girl held on to, mother held on to, and grandma held on to, and grandpa held on to the. Now, just a second, we need to huddle. Okay, huddle. Come on around here. Gather around in a circle. Come here. Okay, this time, don't tell anybody. This time what we're going to do is I'm going to sit down first, and then you sit down, and then you sit down, and you sit down, and you sit down, and you sit down. See, we're all pretending to fall on each other, but we don't really want to hurt anybody, so we're just going to sit right down where we are. Okay? Understand? Okay. Okay, so get back in line. So this time, Grandpa was determined. So everybody held on to each other. Get both hands, good grip right there, and both hands right here, and both hands right here. This is what we call teamwork. And he held on to the carrot, and they, Grandpa fell on. So Grandpa fell on, Grandma fell on, Mother fell on, little girl fell on, dog fell on, cat fell on, mouse fell on, and the beetle said, "Ooh, get off of me!" So they all took the carrot. Everybody help me hold the carrot. It's a big carrot. And they rolled it towards the house. Everybody roll the carrot, okay? And they chopped it up into pieces, and they washed them all up, so they were nice and clean, and they cooked them. And then they had the best carrot stew they'd ever had in their lives. Well, thank you very much. Let's get everybody back to where you were. Okay, listen carefully. There are so many of you that would have been good actors in that, but we just didn't have enough people parts to fill. So what I'll do next is I'll do something where we all get to do something. If you can, quietly stand up right where you are and then listen for directions. This is another one about something good to eat. Is everybody standing now? It takes a little while, I know. While you're up, why don't we just stretch a little? Because we've been sitting down for a while. It gets a little stiff doing that, you know? Touch that cloud up there. Ooh. Whew. I burned my finger on the sun. I think I'll take a little stardust. Stars, I'll sprinkle it all over you. Nice stardust. Okay, now for this one, oh, everybody's all shiny now. Now that you've got stardust all over you. Oh, yes, you are. Look at your eyes. They're shining. Okay, listen carefully. What you do is put your hands up in the air and repeat after me. As you wiggle your hands, say, peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. We'll do that 2 times each time we do it. Ready? Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. When you say and jelly, just bring it right down in front of you like this and bend your knees a little bit. Okay? Try not to hit your neighbor. Okay. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Now, what the next thing goes is first you take the peanuts and you pick them. You pick them. You pick them, pick them, pick them. Can you say that? First you take the peanuts and you pick them. You pick them. You pick them, pick them, pick them. And the next part is, and you mash them. You mash them. You mash them, mash them, mash them. Oh, that's good. And then you say, and you spread them. You spread them. You spread them, spread them, spread them. Mmm. Oh, don't worry. We get to that next. Here we go. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Next, you take the grapes and you pick them. You pick them. You pick them, pick them, pick them, and you mash them. You mash them. You mash, 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 and you spread them. You spread them. You spread them, spread them, spread them. Mmm. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Next, you take the sandwich and you bite it. You bite it. You bite it, bite it, bite it. And you eat it. You eat it. You eat it, eat it, eat it. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, and jelly. Everybody sit down. That was very good. I like that very much. They're a wonderful bunch of people. But I have a problem now. I have peanut butter stuck on the roof of my mouth. Now, how do you get peanut butter off the roof of your mouth? If you take your finger and you put it in your mouth and turn your finger so that all the peanut butter is off the roof of your mouth and all over your finger. Well, you take a spoon and you take the spoon. How you get peanut butter off of your finger is you take the spoon and scrape the peanut butter off of your finger all onto the spoon so that all the peanut butter is off of your finger and all over your spoon. The way you get peanut butter off of your spoon is that you put it in your mouth and get it completely off the spoon. Wait a minute. Well, the only thing you can do when it's cake like that is you wait for it to dissolve in your mouth, and in the meantime, you play your spoon. I had a horse, and his name was Bill. He ran so fast he couldn't stand still. He ran away, one day, and also I ran with him. He ran so fast he could not stop. He ran right into a barber shop, and he fell exhaustionized with his eye teeth in the barber's left shoulder. Now what do you do in a case like that? What do you do except stomp on your hat or your toothbrush or your hairbrush or anything else that's helpless? Now, we've got some sleepy people here. People are starting to lie down, so we need to do a song for you who are tired. It goes like this. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cattle. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cows. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cattle. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cows. Now, don't get down yet. Wait a minute. Everybody up. Just sitting up the way you were before. But then, now, next time around, you'll sing the song with me, because let's just sing the song now that we're learning it. It's wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cattle. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cows. Can everybody sit up first? Because you're going to get a chance to lay down later on in the song. But first, I want everybody to learn the song. Okay? Wait a minute. We have somebody. Can you sit up right now, and then you get to lay down later? There we go. Ready? Everybody just sit up where you are. Don't stand up yet. Okay? Here we go. Sing with me. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cattle. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cows. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cattle. Wake up, you sleepy heads, and go and feed the cows. The cows are gone. Put your head forward a little bit like you're getting tired. The sun is warm. I think I'll rest till they come home. Wake up! Wake up, sleepy heads, go and feed the cattle. Wake up, sleepy heads, go and feed the cows. Wake up, sleepy heads, go and feed the cattle. Wake up, sleepy heads, and go and feed the cows. Anybody see a cow? The cows are gone. The sun is warm. I think I'll rest till they come home. Wake up, sleepy heads, go and feed the cattle. Wake up, sleepy heads, go and feed the cows. Wake up, sleepy heads, go and feed the cattle. Wake up, sleepy heads, go and feed the cows. Do you have a cow? The cows are gone. The sun is. I think I'll. I can't get a nap. Don't let me sleep. Wake up, sleepy heads, go and feed the cattle. Wake up, sleepy heads, and go and feed the cows. Wake up, sleepy heads, and go and feed the cattle. Wake up, sleepy heads, and go and feed the cows. I think I see a cow. The cows are here. But you know what? The sun's still warm. I think I'll and stay asleep. Oh, I just had a... Oh, now that we woke up, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go on a hunt. We need you to be ready to put your hands on your lap again. And it goes like this. Ready? Repeat after me. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. I ain't afraid. Are you? Not me. Oh, look. A long grass. Can't go around it. Can't jump over it. We'll have to go through it. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. I ain't afraid. Are you? Not me. Oh, look. A big pile of leaves. Can't go around it. Can't jump over it. We're going to have to jump right in the middle and spread them out. Ready? Back up a little bit. And jump into the leaves. Ah, woo! We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. I ain't afraid. Are you? Not me. Oh, look. A muddy swamp. Can't go around it. Can't jump over it. We'll have to go through it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm stuck. Can you pull my foot out? Oh, thank you. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. I ain't afraid. Are you? Not me. Oh, look. A big tree. Let's climb up it, see what we can see. Oh. Really? You all the way to Springfield? Wow. Anybody see a bear cave? Down the tree. Here we go. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. I ain't afraid. Are you? Not me. Oh, look. A big river. Can't go around it. Can't jump over it. We'll have to swim across it. Okay, back up again. Big running dive. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Nice water. Not bad for November, huh? Jellyfish, look out. Woo. Shark. Oh. Oh. That was a close call. I didn't know there were whales in rivers. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. I ain't afraid. Are you? Not me. Oh, look. A big mountain. Can't go around it. Can't jump over it. We'll have to climb it. Oh, I wonder how up we... Ah, don't look down. Okay, everybody, climb up onto the top. Oh, let's just sit down and rest. Oh, oh, good resting. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see a cave. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. I ain't afraid. Are you? Not me. I think I hear a bear, but it's dark in here. Everybody, on the count of 3, I want to hear a big bear growl, and then I want you to stop so it's quiet, okay? 1, 2. Now, when I give you the signal like this, that means it's time to stop, okay? When I go like this, it's time to go. 1, 2, 3. That's a good growl. Okay, now, everybody, we heard that bear, but we don't know where it is. Let's reach out with one hand and put it on the head of somebody next to you. Oh, look. Say that. Oh, look. A furry head. Reach out with your other hand and touch the head on the other side of you. Oh, look. Say that. Oh, look. Another furry head. It's a bear. Run! Out of the cave. Down the mountain. Cross the river. Up the tree. Down the tree. Through the muddy swamp. Ah, it's still after us. Through the leaf pile. Through the long grass. Into your house, shut the door. In your room, shut that door. Into your bed, under your bed, hide, quick. I wasn't afraid, were you?